So right after ayahuasca, I've noticed for me, the part of my mind that runs the operating system, that manages your day-to-day self, that manages your ego, or the Toltecs call it the voice of knowledge, or whatever it is that's always sending you thoughts. That part, to me, it sounds weird, but it's like your mind is so powerful, it's super powerful computer, it builds its own little AI filter that ends up over time, starting probably from when you first start to use words, it turns into like your identity of self. Freud called it the ego. Different cultures call it different things. But basically, these are your almost auto-program responses. And we spend so much of our life feeding our decisions, are basing our decisions that we make in our day-to-day on that feed from our mind filtered through this ego. And so we give our life force, basically all our actions, to that feed. In ayahuasca, you tap into, hopefully everybody did. It felt like everybody did. Actually, I know everybody did, so fuck what I just said. You tap into your heart feed. You tap into the core of yourself that is more like a dynamic quantum hard drive, and it just stores all of the information of truth, of love. It's always there and it's always accessible, but we don't use it very often because I think basically the ego was built on protecting that thing after it's been hurt 15 or 20 times when you're little. So you get a taste of where you really are and where you really can live from in ayahuasca. But by now, the ego, that part of your mind, is so used to running the life, it's become almost a live entity. It's a being in and of itself, and it does not at all want to lose control to your heart. So it will immediately, probably by the time you were driving home yesterday, start to send back the same thoughts. And it's tricky as fuck. It knows every part of your life, every hurt that ever hurt. It will remind you of those things, bring these things up, and try and get you back into your normal state of being. This is where the work is when you leave. It's like the day 2 challenge. The Toltecs call this phase, it's being a warrior, because you literally kind of become a warrior in your own mind, in your own body, because you're always catching that part of your operating system, trying to keep you in a space where it felt safe. And you have to be like, no, that served me, that helped me, and I really appreciate it, but that doesn't do it anymore for me. Like, I've learned that actually became a hindrance, which we did learn in ayahuasca, at least I always have. And it sounded like a lot of people did too. Got a lot of insights. So anyway, that's the battle. Right after ayahuasca, the mind immediately starts to regain the space that the heart took back. So you have this little piece right here to listen to that I just posted. Shit's gonna be over 5 minutes. Well, sorry. It's the first time I ever did this. This was sort of like one of those follow the heart impulses for me. So even if nobody resonates with us, or everybody thinks I'm an idiot, or whatever the fuck, I don't care, because inside, the part of me that knows I'm taking an action based on my heart instead of my mind that maybe is trying to tell me, you're fucking an idiot. Look how stupid you look on that goddamn camera. That part gets beat right now when I push send. So it's a win for me no matter what. Love you all. Yep. Stay strong in the battle between your heart and your ego. And Dr. Joe Dispenza, who's really powerful and pretty popular in these days, says it's like breaking a wild horse. It will always try and run free. Always. It wants to go where the fuck it wants. But if you keep turning its head where you want it to go, eventually that horse learns. That's what you do with your ego. Just keep turning its head where you want to go, where the heart wants to go.